Shit. Story time. Sorry I had to change shirts, but this is a story you gonna want to hear. Now, this is a story from This is something that happened to me back in high school, so it's about 11. It's a long fucking time ago. Anyway, I met this girl on MySpace. Now, I know that's something crazy. You don't just meet people on the internet and then fall in love with them and then they cheat on you. But that's how shit goes. Now, I ain't gonna say her name, but she know who she is. Anywho, I met this girl on MySpace. Now, my best friend's sister started telling me all these crazy things this girl used to do back in high school. And me being the man that I am, I don't listen to shit anyone has to say about another person. I have to figure it out all on my own. So we start going on dates and, starting to get to know her. And then shit just started to happen, guys. I don't know what. We were only in 10th grade and she was already a professional liar. I don't know what the It was like she was born to lie. I don't know. I cannot make this up, guys. Listen to this shit. So one day, I call her after school, and I call her, and she doesn't answer, and then I call again, and she doesn't answer, and I'm like, she's up to something. I call my boy up, and I'm like, yo, JD, where you at? He's like, what do you want? I'm not giving you a ride. Because I always call him to give me rides, because I didn't have a car in 10th grade, but he did. He's rich, and but anyway, I was like, yo, take me to such and such house, and I'll pay you in KFC chicken. That was the fastest he's ever came to my house. You offer someone KFC chicken and they'll pull up like that. So we ride in the car. He's like, why are you going over here? I'm like, because she's not answering. And she always answers the phone. And I know she's doing something because she's been lying to me lately a lot. And I don't know what's up. And he's like, oh, so you paying me in KFC chicken to go spy on your girlfriend. And I'm like, hell yeah. So we get to her house and we finish eating the KFC chicken because, we can't let chicken go to waste. So we pull up to her house and I call her again and she doesn't answer. And I call again, she don't answer. And I call again, she don't answer. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm getting out the car. He's like, yo, where you going? You can't just walk into her house. I'm like, nah, she ain't gonna know I'm here. I'm gonna creep around the backyard and go look through the back door because she's usually in the basement. So that's what I did. I crept around the house and I was fucking looking through the windows and shit. And she wasn't there. I don't know where she was. So I get back to the car and he's like, did you see her? I'm like, nah, she wasn't there. So I called her again. And the phone rings. For the third time. And then she finally answers. She's like, hey, what you doing? I miss you. And I'm like, yeah, I miss you too. What you doing? This was her response, guys. Oh, I just left my house. I'm going to my cousin's house down the road. I'll be back tomorrow, though. Why is she lying, JD? Why? Now, she don't know I've been in her house for about an hour now? So she's obviously lying. She was never there. But she said she was, and apparently she just left. So my boy JD's like, thanks for the chicken. I guess I'm taking your ass home now. We got school tomorrow. And I'm just like, but I want to know where she's at. I don't know where she's not. Y'all want to hear the next parts of this story? Fucking like these videos because there's more to this bullshit. Story time. Part, I don't give a shit. It's Crazy X edition. Y'all like my shower curtains? I like the color gold. Anyway, a couple days later after all that lying bullshit went down, she had just started working at this place called Value City Furniture. Now, this is where shit really gets crazy. By this point, I've been with this girl for about a year now, so you would think everything should be cool. There shouldn't be any lying. Everything should be cool and peachy, and we should trust each other, but no, she was a liar. Now, a couple days after she starts, my best friend's sister started working there too. And she started telling me all these things she was doing at this new job of hers. Saying that this new guy that worked there has all these tattoos on his body. They've been flirting and shit. And I'm like, what? And she's fucking with Lil Wayne now? I can't deal with this. I don't know what to do. So finally I asked her, I said, who's this guy that you've been flirting with that has all these tattoos on his body? I don't know him. Who is he? Now, fellas, there's one thing you should never do. Ask your woman about another man, because eventually that woman will start dating that man. At least she did. Fast forward a couple days later. My best friend's sister calls me up and she's like, Mike, such and such just got fired from Value City. I'm like, what? Why? She's like, because she got caught on camera sucking off Pedro. What? I'm like, no way. No way. The hell no. That didn't happen. What the fuck? No lie, guys. Within 10 minutes of her telling me that, such and such calls me. She's like, Mike, I got fired from Value City. You got what? I'm feeling sick to my stomach now. Is it true? Did she really? No, it's all a lie. I must be dreaming. Let me pinch myself. Nope, I'm still awake. Now she don't know. My best friend's sister already told me what happened. So I'm like, oh, you got fired, huh? Tell me what happened. She makes up this big ass lie and she goes, I got into a fight with a customer and she spit on me. So I started arguing with her and then my manager fired me. Oh, really? So I'm like, come over. Let me make you something to eat and we can talk about it. So she comes over and she's crying on my shoulder and I'm like, oh, it's all right. Don't worry about it. We'll find you another job. So I'm like, what happened again? Tell me exactly what happened. Her story changed. That's what happens to liars. She's like, oh, I called the lady a bitch and my manager was right there and he fired me. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm like, well, I thought she spit on you. She goes, oh, no, she called me a bitch. So at this point, she's obviously lying. So I just said, fuck it. I'm going to tell her what's on my mind. So I say to her, oh, so you didn't get fired because you were caught on camera doing something you had no business doing? She immediately starts crying. No, I didn't do what? No, I got fired because the lady called me a bitch and then I hit her. I'm like, so you hit her now? When did that happen? She's like, no, I promise. I wasn't caught on camera doing nothing. I didn't do it. I know. I was so pissed off at that point because I knew she was lying. I just told her, get the fuck out. I said, go home. I'll talk to you later. From that day, I didn't speak to her ever again. I'm lying. We spoke again about a week later. She calls me up and she's like, so are we still dating? I looked at the phone like, my boy JD is like, you want to go spy on her? Buy me some more chicken. No, nigga, no more chicken. So what I did was, I acted like I saw the video. I said, why are you lying to me? Why? Just stop lying. She goes, no, I promise, I'm not lying. I wasn't caught on camera doing nothing. Why would I do that? You're my boyfriend and we're dating. I said, I'm watching the video right now. Now, obviously I was lying. They wouldn't let someone actually see a video like that because then that person could probably sue. Not that she was smart enough to, but it could happen. So I'm like, I watched the video. I saw everything you did on camera with this guy. Stop lying. This is what she said. Okay, I wasn't giving him head. I was just kissing him and dry humping him in the shoe section. And my manager called me into the office and fired me. I looked at my boys. They looked at me. And we all just started busting out laughing. I said, look, just don't call me again. No hard feelings. I don't hate you. But it's over. And that was the end of it. If y'all like these videos, I got plenty more for you. Blow this up.